Become a Golden Knight today and never miss a video by clicking that subscribe button and that bell. Anyway, on with the video. Hello my Golden Knights, it's richyrichgold here and welcome back to another Greenville video. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you the current best money making method in 2022, excluding all other updates that come after this. Some things have changed in the world of the grind, trying to make your money in Greenville, so you can buy all sorts of cool cars like the one I have behind me. Stuff has changed, you know, it's not just driving around and making sure you are in a job anymore. There are actually active things that you can do to make a ton of money in Greenville. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is click up here in the job selection, and we're going to go on the GVPS worker. It's the Greenville Postal Service worker, and we're going to go ahead and select the job. And then what we will get is a little notification saying head to the Greenville Postal Building for your first pickup of the day, and a little checkpoint over there. Now you can take the main roads, which is the way I'll be taking, but if you're really not worried about that, you can just go straight over directly to it, over the grass and everything like that. But keep in mind, you might not get as much money going quickly as you go along here, because remember, you actually get paid more in Greenville for driving if you stick around the speed limit. I usually go around 60 miles per hour. So you guys can go and just set it to around 60, 65, 70 if you're in a little bit of a rush, and then just leave it, and this road will take you all the way to the end. And then I'll show you guys where you have to turn off. So getting down here to the intersection when the checkpoint is to the right of you, you just want to pretty much take a right turn and just head down all the way until the end where you can properly see the checkpoint. Following checkpoints in this game is really easy, guys, so don't worry about it. You'll get there one way or another. You don't even have to follow that specific route that I took. So, right here, this is the Greenville Postal Service building. And if we go round to the back, you'll see this is where the checkpoint is showing us where to go. Now, you will have to load some mail into a vehicle, but you can't use any of your personal vehicles. I know it would make it so much easier and you'd be able to go a lot quicker, but you can't. So what you're going to want to do is go over here to your garage section, and a job vehicle section will pop up, and you'll just go ahead and spawn the post van in right here. And once you've got your mail van spawned in, you can just drive over to this loading dock and go ahead and hold down the F key, or just hold down the button on mobile. So once we've got this, you will see a checkpoint and a bunch of little white dots, and that is what we like to see. All you're going to do is simply drive over to that area, and I shall show you how you can make an absolute ton of money with this. So you're just going to want to drive over here to this mailbox and just hold down the E key, or the button on mobile, and you'll get $100 just immediately right off the bat. And you will get $100 for each and every mailbox that you do this for. And what makes this job particularly great is that while you're driving around, you're also going to be making money simply just for driving distances in your car, especially at a slower speed. So while you're making money for $100 each button, you're also going to be making a lot of money, hundreds of dollars. As you can see, for 0.39 miles, I just made $431 plus the 100 there. You're going to make an absolute ton of money. As you can see, my money will start going up, even though that I've already got a lot. It's going to start going up quite a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if that after this section, I'm over $3.2 million. That is how good this money-making method actually is. So this is a great way of making money, and it's not super intensive either. So you can put Netflix on or YouTube in the background. I have a dual monitor setup, so I can literally just watch Stranger Things on my second monitor while I'm doing this. It's the easiest thing in the world. But if you don't have a dual monitor setup, or, you know, a bad computer or something like that, you can always just do it with your phone, you know, prop it up, or your iPad right next to your screen, and just basically watch Netflix and just do this in the background, because it really doesn't take up a lot of your attention because of just how simple it is. However, there is a little bit of a catch. And there we go, we have completed all of that, and it's actually going to give me another checkpoint or waypoint for some more houses to deliver. But the catch that I was talking about earlier is you can actually only do this for a limited time period per day. It actually only is open between 6 AM and 7 PM in-game time. Okay? So that's the only catch. Now, while you can do this quite a lot during the actual day, it leaves the entire nighttime period completely open of stuff that basically you're pretty much not going to make any money with this method. However, we do have a way that you can make quite a bit of money during the nighttime to keep you busy. So, it's nighttime, it's past 7 PM, and you can't do your postal service job anymore. So what you're going to do to make money is just go over here in the job selection and select any job that isn't coloured in red. It really does not matter. I'm going to go for Fox Mountain Banker. That's what I usually do. So then, what you're going to do is just get a car. Literally any car, it doesn't matter, as long as it can go around 65 miles per hour, it is absolutely perfect. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to be able to get quite a bit of money just from your job selection, but you're also going to get money from driving. And the way you actually do this is you go down here to your cruise control settings and just go ahead and put that up to around about 60, 65. Okay, 60 is usually the sweet spot for me. And basically what this is going to do is you're just going to be able to drive up and down this main road here, or over the grass, or whatever you like. As long as there aren't a lot of obstacles, you'll be absolutely fine, and you will just continue to generate money from your paycheck, $650 every 5 minutes, and also your money from driving. And what this is going to do is actually knock up your money until it gets to around 6 AM, where you're just going to drive straight back to the postal shop and go and do it that way. Alternatively, what you can also do is if you have a private Discord server, you can actually just basically close the server down and then reopen it, and the day will start new again, so then you can just go right back and do it and basically rinse and repeat, because if you actually use the time commands in the private Discord server, it actually will disable the postal service system, so that is something to keep in mind. Now, obviously, we haven't got a whole lot of money just from this, because we've only been doing it for a few minutes, but basically with this system already, just basically less than 10 minutes of driving around and delivering some stuff there, we've made probably about 6-7 grand, just easily. So it's actually a really, really good way of making some money, and honestly, it's way better than any other sort of money tricks. I know that there is some way where you can actually cheat by driving around and using an auto clicker or something like that, but it is classified as cheating in the game, so do be wary of that. It is pretty dangerous, and you don't really want to do it, so just stick to the legit ways of making money, and you will be absolutely fine. This is how I made my money. It is totally easy. So hopefully you guys have found this pretty useful. Alright guys, so just to recap, the way you're going to make money between the hours of 6 AM and 7 PM is just going and doing the postal work job, just going back and forth and just keep doing and going to those waypoints and delivering that mail, driving around as you do so, and generating a ton of income. But when nightfall comes around, go ahead and whip out any car, drive it around 60 miles per hour, up and down the main road, and pick any one of the jobs that aren't coloured red, and you will make a ton of money, I hope, and I hope you guys will actually find this useful. It does take time, but it should give you enough money to basically buy the cars that you want, and a good way to save up money for other things as well. So once again, everyone, I hope you found this video useful, and thank you all very, very much for watching. So I'll see you guys all later in the next video. Goodbye.